Hello everyone! Welcome on in. Welcome to your weekly meeting. Welcome. Happy Wild Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Is it the middle of the week? It is hump day? That's what people call Wednesdays, which I always found so weird. But who asked me? What do I know about, days of the week? Who am I to say what day of the week it is? Hey everyone. Oh yes, welcome back, Ben. Even chat is welcoming Ben back. They noticed that his presence was missed. That's right. Okay, we'll get into that. We'll talk a little bit about Ben and where he's been. We'll talk about Ben and where he's been. This is off to a great start already. Today we're going to do nail art. We're going to talk about the new Holo Taco Office Crème's work-life balance drop. I'm going to show you guys, do some demos. We'll do some swatch wheel comparisons. We'll do everything. I got all the questions. I've seen them. We'll talk about the hand cream. We'll do all that good stuff and nail art. I'm already prepped. But first, let's just cover over some, housekeeping, which is also a weird word. I find like these days I say a word because it just comes to mind because, it's in my memory or my vocabulary. And then I'm like, why does that exist? Why does this expression express itself in such language? Like, why do we say housekeeping when we just mean to say things that I want to review before we proceed? Agenda items. Meeting agenda items. Let's go over the executive summary, the executive brief. Actually, that's what I'm going to say instead. Executive brief. Meeting agenda items of this Simply stream. What is the low-hanging fruit? That's right, Zaytshushin. Thank you for being a member of this meeting. We much appreciate your attendance and cooperation and collaboration. Welcome on in. Fuck. All right, guys. Hi. How are you doing? How are you doing? I know that's a big question to ask these days. Because do we want the answer when we ask each other how we're doing? Maybe we don't. If you guys ask me how I'm doing, be careful. Do not ask. It is too much from me. The important questions right off the bat. Very Christine. Yeah, exactly. Let's not go through the corporate bullshit and feed you talking points at the outset of this meeting. Let's just get right into the key messages. What are the key messages? Wow. I'm feeling okay, if you're wondering. Kayla, simply, should I draft up a communication plan and toolkit for briefing our fellow team members on the new additions to the line? Absolutely. Let's get that memo going. We gotta let the members know. We gotta notify all our associates, make our stakeholders and partners aware of the additions to the new Holo Taco Crème lineup. It is of the utmost importance, timeliness. It is essential to deliver the information, key knowledge points. Let's get them going, yeah? Thank you, Michael, for your super chat. I passed half my bartending test. Also, will you make hollow slippers for men's size? Oh, I'm sorry that the largest size we offer does not fit your foot. I don't know. It all depends on demand, supply chain, which, to be honest, are not on our side. Unfortunately, due to supply chain constraints over the past 2 years, we have faced many challenges as a corporation in meeting our customers' requests and needs. It has been a hardship. We can draft some bullet points on that and pass that around for the rest of those in meeting attendance. Please, everyone, circle back and close all the loops. Thank you, Amy. Yes, for your super chat. That will, if we can get that super chat back again at the end of this meeting, then maybe that will result in the ultimate circling back.
Please, everyone, circle back and close all loops.
I know she's not reading it loud enough, but she does have a British voice. So that's what's most important. Will there be a PowerPoint presentation at this meeting? There will not be. I know, I am unprepared. Basically, fire me. Not prepared. There's no PowerPoint presentation, despite my past excellent PowerPoint presentations in the form of stream data, sales reports, performance metrics, key efficiencies, and so forth. We're not doing that this time. We're just going to do nail art, I know. We have lowered the bar. We have lowered expectations, essentially. You know, in order to keep up with sustainability, work-life balance, mental health, we have to lower our own standards. I mean, and by that I mean me lowering my standards. Wow, we are on a roll, and it's been like 5 minutes. Longest meeting of your life, I know. Christine, you're fired. Honestly, some days I just look in the mirror and I go, you're fired today. No worries. This is just a brainstorming session, high level stuff. Exactly. We do not intend to accomplish anything in this meeting, actually. You know, just don't want to beat around the bush here. Let's just say what it really is. We're just going to talk shit. We're not actually going to accomplish anything. There will be no nail art. There will just be discussion of nail art. It's like when you attend a meeting about how you want to lay out future strategic meetings. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I like how some of you laugh because, you know, you think it's funny. You think I'm joking. But then, like, a lot of people in corporate land relate so hard to a lot of the things I just said. And they're like, fuck my life, dude. That's literally what happened to me today. The proposal of a nail art. That's right. I'm going to give you a theoretical proposal for how I could do nail art. But we are not actually going to take the steps to execute it. No. It's so true. You need a recap email. I'm not writing that shit. However, welcome to the mods, the moderators of this meeting. They will be taking meeting minutes in the form of timestamp. So if you have not noticed at this point already, every time that I upload a live stream that becomes a VOD, that's an acronym for video on demand. We love to use acronyms here. After the VOD is published, you can check the description box where our meeting moderators have provided meeting minutes in the form of timestamps. So that's very helpful for those of you who are late to the meeting. I see you watching on VOD. But we much appreciate our meeting minute moderators for writing down the times that you missed, the key moments in the stream. You know, this stream could not have been an email because it would be very challenging to summarize this in an email, if you know what I mean. You're missing the heart, the spirit of this meeting if it becomes an email. Hello from England, reads in British accent. Thank you, Abby boys. Abby? I'm not sure if the little lady will be reading it out because she does require a $5 American super chat minimum to read. That is the parameters. Where were we? Who had their coffee before the meeting? And by coffee, I mean tea. Let's be clear. Ben, which tea is this? Is this one of the new ones? Is this Melbourne tea? Yeah. Or Sydney? Tea from Sydney? Yeah. Lovely. I don't know what hybrid of an accent that was. Laurel Smith, a member of this meeting. I should be studying for my midterm this week, but here I am. Wow, you're still in school and you're at this corporate meeting? Amazing. Doing it both. Doing it all. You go, Laurel. I was gonna say Goral. I'm like, you go, Goral. What? I forgot how to read. Ben, did Ben say something? Ben, where's your super chat? Just kidding. Brown sugar bourbon. Oh, I fucked up. I thought it was a T2 one. Happy 4 months to me and you. Thank you, Alyssa, Menchie Gang member of 4 months. Let the meeting record show that Alyssa has been a Menchie Gang member for 4 months, and we much appreciate it. Hello from Geordieland, UK. Welcome, Alexandria Hutchinson. I love your last name. It's so perfect. Okay. Welcome to the Menchie Gang. Kina, Olivia, maybe the dingo ate your baby. Nintendo, stop that. Stop that right now. Turn into Simply Grew there for a second. What? Okay, welcome, guys. Oh, speaking of the Menchie Gang, I don't know if some of you were here for the last stream I did, which was on Saturday. We donated to the Red Cross Humanitarian Relief Foundation campaign, whatever they called it, for Ukraine. So yeah, that's that. I did post that on my community page on this channel. So if you are a member of the Menchie Gang, where a portion of your membership fees go directly to my monthly charity efforts, thank you very much for your ongoing support. I hope that I'm giving you the $4.99 worth a month that you deserve. When you said girl, yeah, I know. I say that word weird. It happens, you know? It happens. It happens. My sister and I love watching your videos together. She wants me to say that she loves Work Bestie. Thank you, Abby. I love Work Bestie too. This chat is chaotic, living for it. Me too. There's so much chaos in a meeting. You know, sometimes meetings are so boring, but not these ones. I love a good chaotic meeting. It gives me like purpose. It keeps me awake. You know, if I'm being honest. Sometimes you don't want to go to a bored meeting, you know? You want to be alive and awake and well at a meeting. So it's always exciting when there's a little bit of chaos, a little bit of drama, a little bit of people screaming at each other. Just like a little bit. Professional, but assertive. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about everything taco. We'll go through the website. How's that? This is just my introduction. This is my messy intro. Professional chaos, yeah, exactly. Your order already shipped? Yes. And I got more than just the new cremes. Good call. Your warehouse team is the best. They really are. Shout out to the warehouse team at Holo Taco. They are amazing. Because it launched on the Monday, which was 2 days ago, they were already able to start fulfilling orders and shipping out, handing it over to UPS or whatever post. And yeah, so that's great. I can't wait for the hand cream, yells Holo Combo. It's coming. Your hands are excited. Is Ban your work bestie? Yes, Gwendolyn. He is my work bestie. If you saw that TikTok. Do you guys see my TikTok? Says the 33-year-old. I also posted it on YouTube Shorts on the Holo Taco YouTube channel. So you could check that out if you don't do the TikTok thing. But yeah, Ben was my work bestie in a little skit, so that's fun. Okay, let's talk about Ben first, and then we'll go to the Holo Taco website, go through the new shades, and answer and, you know, chat all about that stuff. Bentando, our mod, you know him. Do you know him, Ben? Can I get some Ben emotes in the chat from our members have access to Ben emotes? Ben is back. Back again. Ben is back. Tell a friend. Ben says, good day, mate. Because Ben was in Australia for 12 days. He was gone. and no one knew except me and Mention Zyler. Yeah, he was gone. But he's back, so don't worry. He got back last night. He went to Australia because unfortunately his mom passed away. His parents lived in Australia, so he had to go. He went with his brother Matt. You guys know Matt. Obviously I did not go because I was here holding down the fort, taking care of the kids, taking Zyler to surgery, and just, you know, doing the shit that I had to do at home. But yeah, he went with his brother and got to see some of his family in Australia, so he is good. But one of the reasons why he was absent was not just because of like what happened, but also because he was physically not here. He was in Australia. And we just didn't really say anything because I don't know, like whatever, you know, people can have some privacy, right? Although I did see that I don't know if this person is watching, but there was someone in our Simply Discord server who actually like met Ben and his brother in Australia. And then they posted it somewhere in the server, and I was like convinced that no one believed them because like why would people believe that Ben was in Australia? Because no one knew. Anyways, he's doing well. I have a feeling that he will be back soon on stream, and potentially for a podcast, we will be resuming those at some point in time. My sister Jen and I did the last podcast. If you haven't checked that out, we did Am I the Asshole Sister Edition. So that was fun. You guys really seem to like that. But yeah, love for Ben and Matt and the mystery sister. Yes, the mystery sister also went to Australia. I love that the general fan base didn't know. Well, he did post on Instagram 2-ish weeks ago that his mom passed away. So, I mean, I guess you have to follow his Instagram, but I hadn't shared it on Snapchat or anything. I mean, I think I mentioned it on stream, but like, you know, you would have had to pay attention to that one sentence out of a 3-hour time period. Podcast was great. Thank you. Love Jen. Yes, we love Jane and Ben. Thank you. Misaki Jr. for using your monthly free YouTube given member chat to use it on Banana Sheriff emojis. We really appreciate this very important key message, guys. Key highlight of the day. There you go. So glad that our international border opened up just in time for them to come out to Australia. I'm so sorry for your loss. Is it actually like open? I don't know the rules. I know they had to like submit a lot of paperwork in order to go there, but I could be wrong because I didn't actually look into it. But like there was a lot of things to go through administratively to get to Australia and then to get home, like tests, COVID tests. Thanks for the nice messages. Everyone says Bentendo. Yeah. We see lots of bananas in support. We know the simply nailogical world knows that bananas mean Ben and support Ben. Yeah. I didn't realize this was an actual live. I thought it was a video. Oh, damn. Well, here you are. You've been caught live, red-handed. Paris, crouch. Is that the longest you two have been apart since you met? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We have never been apart like for longer than maybe a weekend. I don't know. A few days probably. Until now, which was 12 days. 12 days. I did everything myself. I cooked myself. Just kidding. Yeah. That's also why I suppose Ben wasn't really around to help mod with streaming. Did you miss me, Simply? Yes, man, of course we did. Who else? I made my own tea. Guys. I made my own tea for 12 days. I told you I'm an independent woman. You all know I am joking, correct? And that I could survive independently. I'm not dependent on Ben. No one should be entirely dependent on anyone else just because. You should make your best efforts to not be entirely dependent on people as much as you reasonably can, because I believe that you should, you know, aim to strive to protect yourself the best no matter what situations occur. But at the same time, it's okay to miss your partner. She's a strong, independent woman. Yes, Sarah. Sure, guys, you know me. I've always advocated for looking out for yourself, making sure your own financial stability, you got your shit under control, and not relying on other people to do things for you. It within reason, of course, as much as you can do things for yourself. That's all. 12 days of crap dinner. I actually just basically ate leftover garbage bowls. Like, I cooked twice. I cooked twice in 12 days and then just ate leftovers for days. United Bananas, yes. All right, okay. So that's Ben. Let's move in to the new office Crème. Okay, so we'll do a little intro. I know we missed the live stream. Like, I did not live stream the launch, and there's a few reasons for that. The first is, like, it's not a major launch. There's no collection box. There's nothing limited edition. Like, there's no box that's special or anything. And essentially it's a Crème drop as opposed to a collection launch, if you want to talk about, like, language. So yeah, it doesn't really need its own live stream. I'm also cognizant of the fact that I don't want to overhype people in moments that don't necessarily need to be overhyped, because I do want to be sensitive to the fact of, like, saving that excitement for when it makes more sense. So I saw some people being, like, underwhelmed that there was no live stream, there was no big announcement, there was no collection box, and being a little disappointed that there wasn't, like, a bigger deal made out of it. But I hope you know that that's a good thing, that your feedback was that it wasn't that exciting, because I don't want everything to be overly exciting, because then it can cause more panic, honestly. And I don't want to cause panic all the time. So part of my goal is to do, like, little drops in between the very exciting drops, so that there's a little bit of time to just chill, you know, just chill. Like, they're Crèmes, which are good. I'm not saying they're not good. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, it's a chill drop. That's by design. I'm listening to feedback and also doing what I think is in your best interest, even if you don't really see that on the surface. Does that make sense? Do we get it? If everything's exciting, then nothing is. Exactly, Hannah. Exactly. 100%. And we absolutely have, like, collection boxes planned, you know. But I do think it's kind of good to do little drops like this in between that aren't limited edition, but that introduce new colors. And you have to remember that there is a big proportion of the Holo Taco customer base that isn't, like, the people here who are super aware of everything. You guys know and dissect everything. You guys are detectives. But there's people who are just like, oh, I like this color blue and I'm not going to overthink it. I don't need a special collection box. So occasionally these drops will cater to the more average consumer, if you want to use that, like, average person. I don't know. All the drops are exciting. Thank you. I mean, all the drops are exciting to me, but I kind of have to reel myself in and be like, chill, Christine, chill. This is not the one to hype up and have a countdown over. These are great drops, so international can buy later to get free shipping. Exactly. Susie made that point earlier, but I lost it. That's another good one. These are the new Crèmes are not limited edition. They are Crèmes. We're just adding them to our lineup, so you can add them next time, because you know that eventually we're gonna do a collection box drop. That might be our next thing in line. Maybe, possibly, we'll include a collection box. So yeah, you can pick up the Crèmes then, if you prefer. This is more of an issue for international customers for sure, because you're paying more in duties and shipping is often more. For domestic customers within the US, like shipping isn't that big of a consideration. So maybe you don't want to wait a month, 2 months, or however long, because yes, you don't know our entire release schedule. But for international customers, absolutely, those are the kinds of people that are more strategically considering when to order. You appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna just read this comment out loud. I appreciate the smaller drop for sure. Thank you, Amanda, please. I love the new Crèmes in the Office collection. Thank you, Michelle. I bought these Crèmes for myself for my 41st birthday. Woo! Congratulations. Happy birthday, too. I appreciate the smaller drops and spacing things out. The smaller drops are a good chance to bundle orders when I need a new top or base coat, or to add when the next collection drops. Yes, Castle Cat Jerome, who I missed, but I'm reading it elsewhere. Yes, absolutely. That's kind of our thinking. That's our process. And yeah, it's not necessarily always going to be like 4 Crèmes is the drop in between major collections. Like we have some other smaller items to kind of put in between collections. But, you know, this is something I think that can create a good cadence, a better experience, something that's a little more balanced between like the countdown moment and then just like, hey, here's some cool shit in between. Okay, so let's go through it. First, let's address Everything Taco. Okay, so the story behind Everything Taco, as you recall, it was first released in this year's Remix second anniversary collection as a limited edition item. However, over the course of the next 6 months, we received repeated bombardment requests specifically for Everything Taco, demands that we must bring it back. She was one of the ones to sell out quickest as an individual SKU, if you remember from our live stream. And so as a result of that, and considering customer feedback during the 12 days of Christmas with no H back in December, we asked you guys of a certain list of 4 different limited edition polishes, which one would you vote for us to bring back? So I'm trying to balance, like, yes, when I say something is limited edition, that is my intention. But also, when people do not shut up about wanting something, and then people go on eBay to buy it for $300 instead, and then other companies create dupes of it, and then you ultimately just have so many people saying, please bring it back, I missed it, please, please, please. I'm trying to find that happy compromise somewhere in the middle of making the most amount of people happy and upsetting the fewest amount of people. And trust me when I say that is the hardest exercise you will ever have to think of in your life. It is the hardest thing to accomplish, mostly because it's not entirely possible, but I strive for the best balance. So that balance led us to you guys voting to bring back Everything Taco and Got Cake. Yes, Got Cake is also, as promised, coming back. They were basically tied across social medias. But she's going to take a little bit longer. The ingredients in Got Cake take longer to get. Why haven't you addressed Ukraine? I did in the last stream. You can feel free to check it out. We also made a donation. Thank you to the Menchie Gang members for that. So Got Cake will be coming back at some point this year. It's just not ready yet. Everything Taco is back, and I am happy to announce that she is not limited edition. We are going to restock her if she sells out. If it sells out. I don't know why I say she. She's just like so fancy, you know? Like, look at her. So that's the plan. And the official response on customer service has already answered people's questions. So if you've asked on social media, like, is Everything Taco limited edition? The customer service response is, if it sells out, then we're going to make another batch. And our goal is to keep making batches as long as A, people want it and the demand is there, like, in other words, as long as it's still selling well, and B, as long as the ingredients are available. So because I have to always caveat this, because I have learned I cannot make blanket promises, because if I do and then something else happens where we can no longer fulfill our promises, I will be yelled at. So I cannot make a blanket promise that this will be available forever for the next 100 years. However, our honest intention is to keep restocking it. Okay? There you go. It does include 9 different pigments. So that does kind of complicate our ability to restock it regularly, because we need 9 ingredients to have the precise amount of all of them at the same time in order to mix it. Yeah. The product development team was not the happiest during the remix collection creation. And so everything taco is basically like that because of the number of pigments in it. There's a lot more math and supply chain question marks involved. But you know, it's been possible so far. We stocked a huge, like a giant batch of it at launch on Monday. So she's still not sold out. It's Wednesday. Celebrate. See? That means that we listened to all of your feedback over the last 6 months, demanding everything taco come back. And we stocked enough to the point that no one was left out on launch day. No one said, I missed it. We still have it, even 2 days after launch, which sounds like not that much time, but honestly, given how things have gone in the past, I am super proud and excited of the team that we have like totally scaled up to meet demand, and that people are therefore more satisfied, not upset. I don't want any broken hearts for any reason, okay? I know it's just nail polish, but I also appreciate and understand that you guys love it so much. Yeah, it looks pretty over everything. It does. Well, I mean, like, it is the everything taco. If you're new to Holo Taco and you've never, Ben, why aren't you pinning things in chat? Ben, pin the everything taco. If you're new to Holo Taco, everything taco is probably like a great place to start now that she is like, an item that's actually available and not going to be gone in a second. It has 9 of our different toppers, and you can put it over any color and transform the look. It's basically like the ultimate topper, and it kind of follows the entire story of Holo Taco, which I've always strived to paint. It means pick your base polish, put a topper on, transform it. It changes depending on the base color underneath, and make it your own. And you can come up with your own cool combination. And express your nails in different ways, and then it's just more fun when you have an endless amount of combinations. You can try something new every time you paint your nails, and that's always been something that I love to do, is like layering, trying different order of things. This is over a naked nail. Ooh, naked flaky. But over black, you're always gonna get the maximum impact of any topper, because over black, you'll really see through the transparent flakes. You'll see the hollow in it the most. So I did see someone ask, like, if it was, did someone say combinations? Asked Holo Combo. Yes, we are calling you. I saw someone earlier ask about, like, is it exactly the same as the original everything taco? With anything that includes these types of, like, flake pigments, it's possible that batch to batch they vary slightly. So, like, maybe the flakes are cut a little bit differently. Maybe they're slightly bigger, slightly smaller, or even, like, a little bit different of a tint of blue. Like, it's possible. That's just kind of what happens in pigment flake land. So it's impossible to confirm that it's 100% exactly the same, but for all intents and purposes it is the same recipe, but the exact pigments in the recipe might have varied between the time we ordered them for remix and then this major stock. So it's possible. Did my chat freeze? My chat is frozen. Hello? It's broken. Is chat frozen, or is like no one talking? Hello? I might have to refresh my thing. It does this to me sometimes. Oh no, it's working. Okay, it's working. It might, okay, yeah. Ooh, hello guys, holo. Yeah, it was just on my view, it's working. So it's always weird. When you guys go quiet, I'm not sure if my feed is frozen or if you guys are just you're attentively listening. Are you just that invested in this meeting that you feel no need to talk amongst yourselves in whispers? You just want to listen? Wow, this is the most successful meeting I've ever ordered. It's not a board meeting. Okay. Why am I losing my voice, guys? This is what happens when you're the director of meeting operations. All right, so that's it on everything taco. We've covered. Have we covered everything taco? Can we move on to the next item? The sparkliness distracted us. I know. It's true. I was secretly hoping one of them would be called OK Zoomer. That's funny. Don't mind me just writing that down. All right, next topic, please. Okay, let's move forward to the next agenda item, which is the main key item of the day, the introduction of the work-life balance bundle. Okay, because you work hard at whatever it is you do, and you deserve some balance. Life isn't just about working, is something that Christine needs to tell herself more often. Look at this discount too. We bundle every Crème group, by the way, so you know, bonus. But yeah, because we aren't really a website that does a lot of discounts or sales, we don't do flash sales because our retail prices are already very reasonably priced for industry standard, for the quality and boutique level of polish that we provide with all of our amazing components that are super custom. So when we do bundles like this, I think it is something to celebrate that we are able to do. Other than the slippers and scrunchies, I have every nail polish and accessory. Thank you, Michael. I'm sorry that you can't get the slippers. Work-life balance. I don't know her. I only know choir teacher life. Damn, singing your way through life. That sounds kind of fun, though. Maybe not if you're me, because you guys know my voice. Hello? It's me. Book some time in your calendar because you've got a meeting with nail polish. Start your workday with the freshest mani at the all hands meeting with this bundle of 4 bright creme polishes. Board meeting left on red, here for the payday and work Bessie. These bold cremes apply smoother than a job application. How will you top these cremes? Please advise. I had too much fun with this one. I do need to show you though. Who is that? Who is this? Who is this? Can I get a round of applause for the swatcher? Look at this swatchorial debut. It's Ben. He did such a great job. We think we're gonna hire him for next round. Right, Ben? Please? Ben, your cuticles are looking so good. Damn, Ben, where you been? Me after being gone for work 12 hours a day. I have work-life balance. It's on my other hand. Yeah. Is it really a debut if he's swatched before? Good question, Procrastination. It's a debut in the form of a quadrant. He's never been featured in a swatcher quadrant before because previously he only swatched one color with a topper, I think. So we couldn't, prominently give him his own deck space But now that he has his own like decks, like slide basically. Yeah, you guys have been voting on my Twitter and Snapchat and Instagram. I said, pick your swatcher, Simply or Ben. And like Ben has been winning everywhere. Actually, let's ask here too. You guys are going to vote. I don't know why I do this to myself, but you know, it's the masochist in me. Pick your swatcher. I'm yelling. And we have Simply or Ben. All right. Here you go, chat. You can answer that in the live poll if you're here live. Choose carefully. Your data will be anonymous. We appreciate the feedback. It will be collected and reviewed at the end of this meeting. It will not affect your performance evaluation. So, you know, please feel free to be completely honest in your assessment of this meeting. What's the brush size? It's the wider Crème brush. As a standard, all of our Crèmes now have the wider, more flared, rounded, medium width tip. The thick width tip is what we call it in Simply Universe or Holo Taco Universe. But just FYI, because everyone is different, everyone has a different brush preference, we do separately sell the thick width brush pack, which is the same brush that comes by default in our Crèmes. And we also sell the Simply Skinny brush pack, which is the default brush that comes in every other type of nail polish that isn't a Crème. So if you want the other one than the one that comes by default in that polish, you can choose to purchase a pack of 6 of the other one. So that's just something we decided to offer based on customer feedback, because we won't be able to customize every single bottle to your brush preference, but we can do something like this. Does Ben use the hand cream because they look so good? He has been using the hand cream. I've also been forcing him to like take care of his hands and nails as much as I can. And every time he's biting on them, I'm like, stop it. You gotta take pictures. Stop biting your skin off. Ben has come a long way. It's true. He really has. Like this looks great, honestly. I mean, I don't want to take too much credit, but I do have to say that photography is pretty good here. Like the lighting, the reflection. That's a really nice creme light popping, makes the color look. It's a team effort. Ben and his beautiful nails, and then Simply as the photographer. Okay, what? 60%? 60% of chat says Ben is their swatcher, and 40% of chat says me. Okay, I'm ending the poll because I don't link the results. Terrible data analyst. I get it though. Exactly what Courtney is saying. Ben's nails are much closer in length and shape to my nails. Thus, when it comes to providing useful information to me, it's gotta be banana. Absolutely. And that's part of the reason why I started to test Ben's nails. Because although so first of all, we do have swatchers who regularly swatch Holo Taco stuff that have shorter nails than I do, but I also can't like dictate to people how long their nails should be. Like that's just something I feel is not appropriate for me to tell swatchers how long I want their nails to be. Their nails are their nails, and we hire an assortment of people with a range of different skin tones, people with different like lighting setups, people who take their pictures on different devices, people with different nail lengths. And so we try as much as possible to get a good distribution, a good balance on all of those criteria. Sometimes it's not possible to get, the perfect distribution across all variables. As you may know, this is very challenging in scientific empirical research. We're all picking dad in the divorce. Ben, why did you pin this? Ben. But yeah, where was I saying? What was I saying? Absolutely hear you though that Ben's nails might be more relatable. That's what you're saying. You're saying that I am not relatable. I am the least relatable YouTuber. I'm just like so out of touch, guys. I'm so far off in my elite la la land. I can't even imagine what it's like to be a regular average person with average nails. Unrealistic nail beauty standards. Exactly, you know, I'm a booty guru. But yeah, I get it. I get it. If your nails don't look like mine, that's fine. It does show you the color, though. I think we're going to make an effort moving forward, as much as Ben is available and willing to swatch his nails. I can't promise that he'll do 100% of swatches because it is a lot of work. It takes a lot of time and patience to pose and get the right shot. To take it off, to redo it. It really does. For the like 2% of people in here who are swatchers themselves, you guys absolutely know this isn't something Ben really signed on to do. It's another task that I have just given him. So I want to be mindful of his time and, you know, the things he actually wants to do with his life, which may not include swatching. But we'll see. I will try to get, you know, at least maybe just one swatch per collection at minimum. So you can at least see the vibe of, you know, one of the shades. My nails look like acrylics. I guess, is that a compliment? Thank you. All right. Anyways, when you go through the listing, you can see a lot of our different swatchers who've also done a great job at taking pictures of nail art of their nails of the collection. You can see it on different skin tones. I know a lot of people had questions about left on red, if it like was orange or whatever. I find it very hard to describe because I look at it in real life and I see red, but it does lean on the warm side, more of a like fire engine red. It's like hot fire, slightly tomato, if that makes sense, but like still red. It's red. I would not call this orange, but you know, I don't know. Here for the payday work bestie. Okay, let's go through the individual listings, but this is just to let you know that there's always more swatches with different people in the work life. In the bundle, you'll find more people than you will in the individual listing. Okay, so like if you're looking for more pictures, there's lots of places on our website. Oh, I need a drink. I've been talking for an hour at this meeting. Guys, this meeting we're gonna go over the time limit. Sarah, I must leave the meeting early. Please don't let this reflect on my performance review. Well, you just announced it. So what am I supposed to do with this information? I must report it to authorities. We gotta report it to the higher ups.
DLS, don't let this reflect on my performance review.
All right. Wake up, everyone, because this is not a board meeting. No. Sometimes a board meeting could have been an email. Yeah, don't you love when that happens? Unless it was as exciting as this bold blue creme polish. Efficient with its creamy coverage, effective at brightening your daytime mood, and equipped with a wide rounded brush for better application than a word processor. Kind of like a Word document, like Microsoft Teams, like a Zoom blue. Could not use the word Zoom because, you know, didn't want it to be construed as infringing on trademarks kind of blue. Like, you know, that color of blue. I've also seen people describe this as cornflower blue or like the blue of the emojis. Like here, like, yeah, like the hearts. Where is it? Like these hearts, at least how they're showing up on my Windows computer. Like that kind of blue. Bored but not boring. Exactly. This is not a boring blue. It's very much like Zoom blue. Like the logo. Or kind of like Microsoft. And the entire collection, what I was envisioning is, okay, here, you know what? I'm just going to show you. If I go to like Microsoft Word theme colors. Woo, we got rainbow hides in there. I want to show you one of my starting points of inspiration was something like this. Okay, I looked at this and I was like, I like this. What can we pull from here that could be like the standard colors of Microsoft Office? Now, not necessarily exactly. I didn't like pull this Pantone and then, you know, make it exactly. But that's kind of where my head was. Also, the Microsoft logo. I know people have brought that up. It's not exactly the same because obviously, like, we don't have a yellow. But there is some interesting relationship between, you know, this kind of blue and the green. This I really wouldn't call red, but there's something in there. It's not an exact copy pull from, you know, existing logos or trademarks or a combination of it. I always want to put my own spin on it. And I also really want to emphasize that everything we do, every color decision we do, takes into account the entire catalog of Holo Taco. So I couldn't just like co-opt that Microsoft logo, even if I thought that was a good idea, which it's not. Because like I have to consider the proximity of that yellow shade to butterscotch hop, or the proximity of the like the kind of orangey shade to the Flores guava, you know? Part of picking colors, especially cremes, is how far apart are they from existing cremes? If you were to do math and calculate the distance between Work Bestie and Indigo Away and Work Bestie and Lavender, is there an equal gap? Is there enough distance to justify the introduction of Work Bestie? Yeah, artistic math, basically. That's what we do, artistic math. I also, hold on, before I get off this page, I also saw people saying that the whole collection reminds them of the Wildberry Skittles. Let's look that up. Wildberry Skittles, which did not occur to me. Like this, kind of. Kind of. I mean, like, I see what you mean. It's tasty. Now I'm hungry, guys. It's definitely... Those are your favorite Skittles? Me too. I love the Wildberry Skittles. Work Bestie actually looks like the color of this packaging. It does. Maybe like this much darker? I don't know. I guess it depends which country, because like maybe the packaging changes. I will say that the blue color board meeting though is more vibrant than the Skittle. Do not eat the nail polish. Yeah, exactly. Other people said, this is fun. Other people said that it looked like the Teletubbies colors. If the yellow one was blue, then yeah, I can see that. Reading people's reactions and feedback on like what they see with their color brains is so fun to me. Like we got Wildberry Skittles, we got the Microsoft logo, we got the Teletubbies. And honestly, most of those things were not in my brain when we were coming out with these colors. The Wiggles, I've seen that too. I don't know what the Wiggles are. I think that's like, is that an Australian or European thing? Like I do not recognize these people from childhood. But they look like they would probably haunt my dreams if they had been in my childhood. Work-life balance. I am so grateful for Work Bestie. I have been dying for this kind of mid-bright, not too dark, not too light purple. She's my new favorite. Thank you. She will be your work bestie, Shim Shim Cherie. That is so... Yeah, I don't know any jokes to make about these people because I don't know what the wiggles is. Do they wiggle? Like, do they... I don't know. Sue me. I don't know what I'm doing. Fruit salad? What's fruit salad? You mean like actual fruit salad? What? Fruit salad? Oh, fruit salad wiggles? Are these not the same people? Oh no, there's an extra person. Like these people? I don't know. They're the most famous Aussie brand. Okay, see, only like 3% of you are from Australia. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Okay, some people know the language. I do not. I don't know if that's because I'm 33 and the people saying yummy, yummy are 22. I don't know. You tell me. Or I just didn't watch television when I was a kid. It's possible. I watched Sailor Moon. That's about it. Oh my God, the colors are similar to the Try Guys. Okay, at this point, we're saying it's similar to like every primary color. Every group of 4 colors that involves predominantly primary colors looks like the work-life balance bundle. Holy shit, guys. It's a conspiracy. Christine, too busy being on television to watch it. Yeah. Too busy being a famous actress at the age of 8 to 12 when only the people in my grade school taunted me and no one else knew my name. It was only in 2014 when I became known as Simply Illogical, the lady who climbed Polish Mountain and now strives for work-life balance. Who was that band? I don't know. Who was that band? Okay, any other weird connections you guys have made that these colors remind you of? We had wild berries, Teletubbies, wiggles, the heart emojis on iOS, Troom Troom colors. What about Troom Troom? Someone said Troom Troom. Not exactly. Like, nice try though, you know? Nice try. Kind of. Not really. We still have room to do a Troom Troom collection. Barney! Oh my God, it looks like Barney. Totally work bestie is like Barney. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh my God, this is so weird that we wanted to hug a giant dinosaur with like some guy on the inside sweating. I don't understand us.
I would pay money for a Try Guys X Simply video.
Oh, did I miss a super chat? You would pay money for that? You would just pay for that super chat, Laura. Thank you. Does anyone know Barney? Or that's like you have to be 30 years old or more. No one knows Barney. Oh, I'm sad. Barney did a podcast? What? Should we have him on ours? It's lighter than Barney? Kind of. Like, in this... Barney looks too pink here, but more like this. That's kind of like work bestie. Like that, yeah. Like, yeah, kind of. Close. Barney, we need to see you under better lighting. Okay, we have Barney fans in the chat. Thank you guys for reassuring me in my age group. Yeah, wasn't it weird that we loved like this weird squishy costume and we wanted to shove our heads into like his little pooch there? There's a sweaty man inside. I don't know. I like looking at that in retrospect, like children are weird. There you go. There's the heart emojis that look like it. See? Inspo right there. Okay, we've gotten off track. This meeting has been derailed. We we have deviated from the key topic at hand and been led astray by all these different tangents. Okay, let's circle back. Let's bring it back. Chris, you should have named Mischief Barney the dinosaur. Yeah, that would be a copyright infringement, trademark infringement rather. Lol, your first live? Oh damn, I'm so sorry for that. Get back on the rails. Okay, yes, we were going through the rest of the shades. Board meeting, stunning, beautiful, bright blue, like actually like bright. Comparison wheels are next, promise. But yeah, different swatchers are available for you to go check them out on the website. Remember that I said there's different people in the individual listings as there is in the group listing. So, you know, more variety for you to observe. Left on Red, the shade named by you guys during the 12 days of Christmas when we had an open vote. There were other options. We told you guys that it was office or corporate themed. And some of the other options were unread emails, track changes, and I can't remember the last one off the top of my head. I guess it wasn't that good. Have you read my email? I think might have been the other option. But Left on Red definitely won by a landslide. So as a result, we named this new red creme Holo Taco's very first red creme that has been highly requested for, like, you know, how long have we been around? 2 years? And she is spicy. She is spicy. That's Matt, by the way. When an email comes in at the end of the workday, they're about to be left on red because you're not dealing with that shit. You know, the day is over. Please disregard the busy week you just had and reward your nails with this bright red creme polish. The perfect hot red mani candidate with a self-leveling formula more satisfying than an auto-fillable PDF. I don't know about you, but I hate PDFs that when you open them, you can't fucking fill them out. Like, it's broken. Like, why would you send me a PDF that I cannot complete? You're fired. Okay, boomer. Ask someone 10 years younger than you to figure out how to get that PDF working as intended, okay? PDFs like that deserve an F. Toss them out, delete. I am not working with you if you don't know how to send me a fillable PDF. No patience. I'm on fire. You're fired. Like the color of this shade. So it does have a warmish undertone as opposed to the cool undertone that I think you guys think I am biased towards. This red is on the warmer side. It's more like a hot tomato, a red pepper red, fire engine, fire hall, Adobe Acrobat Reader, maybe. And yeah, different lighting on different people, so you can see it as well. Yeah, so there you go. And this one is so opaque, like holy shit, guys. This is not a jelly red. It's like opaque. And I think on some people, it's basically opaque in one coat. I just never like to promise opaque in one coat, you know what I mean? Unless it's black. But it is super, super rich. Ferrari red? Yes. Exactly. Ricardo. Do you have a Ferrari? Your name sounds like you should own a Ferrari. Just saying. That's a compliment. There you go. Spicy. It's a spicy red. It's a hot tamale red. Gonna buy this one for my mom. She can never find a fire engine red she likes. Ooh, Nicole. I hope she loves it. Toki red. Rest in distress acrobat. Yeah. Honestly. Why is it even called acrobat? Like, just stop, Adobe. Just stop. Red Hot Chili Peppers red. And I'll dang you on the other side. All right, moving on. You know, sometimes you love work. Work can be fun. But it's okay to be here for the payday. I know some of you at this meeting in your respective careers. I know. I see you. You showing up for that paycheck. So, no shame. You know, it makes sense. We all do it at some point of our lives. Even if you love your work, occasionally there's a week where you're like, you know what? It's paycheck week. It's payday. I am here for it. This bright chartreuse green creme polish is sure to stand out at the all hands meeting. When the job description involves color, you'll excel, like the spreadsheet software, with this bright and unique shade. So yeah, we were definitely missing, like, it's a neonish lime green, but it's a little more yellow than that. It's almost like in between a yellow highlighter and a green highlighter, if that makes sense. Somewhere in between there. I don't know if I would call this like neon, but it's definitely like bright and bold. Chartreuse is kind of the word that people sometimes use to describe this. It does really pop though. On no matter what your skin tone is, I really think this color like pops. It's like, whoa, hi, hello. I will show you guys comparisons to Matcha Maker, which is much more like muted and sage green, whereas this is like bright, like, hey bitch, I'm here. Where's my check, you know? It's time to get paid, everybody. Pastel neon green, kind of. Yeah. All right. One more. Don't forget about your work bestie. The best part of the day is catching up with your work bestie. For me, that's Ben. If you saw my TikTok, you understand. Your nails in this warm and bold purple creme polish. We know you understand the assignment. Teamwork makes the cream work, except I say it crème, so the sentence doesn't rhyme unless you read it in an American accent. Grape juice. Grape juice I can drink. We can't unsee Barney. Fuck, what did I do? Okay, well, Barney is your bestie. You know, Barney was my bestie growing up. It's fine. So whether you see this as Barney purple or eggplant purple, a little eggplant emojis, this is the only time that mods will accept eggplant emojis in the chat. So go ahead. Go ahead. You may spam eggplant emojis. The one and only time that we are making an exception. It's the Teletubby purple. It's the grape juice box purple. It's the Microsoft OneNote. Is that the app? It's the Slack purple. If anyone uses Slack at their workplace, it kind of reminds me of Slack. It does look like my time management software purple as well if you work for Statistics Canada, which you don't. But there is a software where you have to book your days off and the color of the days off are this color. Teams chat? But Teams is mostly like blue. It's l'aubergine. It's eggplanty. It's your bestie, basically. I would describe this as a warm purple. It's definitely brighter and more colorful than Indigo Away, which is like super dark. I wouldn't really call it Twitch purple. Twitch purple to me is darker and more muted and more indigo. This is very warm and pink in comparison. Like it has like a pink base. There it is matte though. The matte looks really good. Like, hello fall. Is it March? Because it feels like fall in my brain. Ben looks amazing in them. And so does all of our swatchers. Again, another creamy full coverage one. Stunning. Stunning. It's a warm royal purple. Yeah, it does feel very royal, but it's like vibrant, like bright, like as opposed to a deep purple. Purple is my bestie, so I love this one, and I'm so excited to wear it. And there you go. It's got the perfect name, work bestie. Yeah, okay. Moving on, because shit, we gotta do nail art, guys. We've gotta do nail art. Get to work. Do you like my notes to myself? I put notes to myself on this website. You know, I see this, I see get to work, and I'm like, there you go, Christine. That's your cue. Okay, the last item of discussion of the new items that have been released as of Monday at holotaco.com is the hand cream. So I know I didn't really get a chance to like talk about it. However, you eagle-eyed Holo Taco detectives have seen it before. If you recall the one stream I did where I painted my toenails and then I went to moisturize my feet and I grabbed the hand cream off the desk. And I think some of you saw this logo. Like blurry from far away, but it was definitely seen and screenshotted and shared in Discord and wherever else on the internet. Yeah, you caught me. I used hand cream on my foot also, so you double caught me. It was sniped. You guys sniped me. Yeah. The hand cream has been in development for like a year. And I'm wondering if maybe I want to do a fun like Snapchat or something behind the scenes to kind of show you guys my original samples of hand cream and like what iterations I went through, how we got this like custom packaging to look like this, because like all of this is custom, you know, this is not a repackaging of Bath and Body Works. Okay, but let's go through it. Here, I'll read you guys and show you this. Do you guys like this picture? What? We are not used to taking pictures of anything but nail polish. So like, you know, how do you shoot hand cream? I don't know. We're figuring it out. Please compare here for the payday to a Canadian $20 bill. Yo, good idea. I don't think I have a 20. I don't have any cash anymore. But you're right, it does look... Here, I'll pull it up. There's the Canadian $20 bill. It is hollow. This is holographic. It kind of does look like... In some lighting, maybe you would get that here for the payday color. If I have a $20 bill after this, I will find it and I will paint it with here for the payday. I just don't think I have a $20 bill because I don't like carry cash anymore because like COVID and I don't go anywhere. So, all right, sorry. Back to the hand cream. Yeah. Look at this. Who are we, Sephora? Wow. Okay, the only thing that should be dry is your sense of humor. Keep your hands moisturized with our rich, hydrating hand cream made with shea butter and coconut oil for an absorption level that delivers for dry skin. Get that delivery. Enrich with... Okay, how am I going to pronounce this, guys? Quick, make bets on how I'm going to pronounce this. Hohoba. Hey there, Hohoba. How you doing? Yo-yoba. Yo-yo. Hi, Hoba. Jojoba. Chat! Jojo Mart! Jojo Mart, like the Stardew Valley, yeah. Jojo Bun. Pronounced like Santa? Santa. What? Where do you get that? What? This meeting has gone off the rails. I do not like these suggestions. Yeah, I do believe that the proper pronunciation is jojoba, where the J is silent. However, it's kind of become a joke that over the past 9 years or whatever of me on the internet, I have read it for its literal letters with a J and just said jojoba, even though that is incorrect. I acknowledge I am incorrect. I pronounce things weird, like including decal, which I have no one to blame for except myself. The only way I can think of how to show the photograph is how they show a foundation smudge, if you know what I mean. So excited to try this hand cream. Yeah, I know. How do you take pictures of cream? I don't know. We must ask Sephora for advice. Jojo Siwa! Ah! Yeah, you can buy our Jojo Siwa hand cream. It's available now. It dances too. It's really good at dancing. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Do you guys need directions? No, you do not need directions. Let's discuss the details. The first thing that you need to know, and the number one reason why I even wanted a hand cream, was that it includes jojoba or jojoba oil, which, if you've been following me in my channel for some time, you know that that is the number one ingredient that I believe is most beneficial to the health of your nails and cuticles. And although this is a hand cream, not like, you know, a concentrated nail oil, I know, but I still strongly believe in including this ingredient where hands are concerned, because your nails are probably on your hands, right? So when you care for your hands, you are also kind of into, you know, you're caring for your nails at the same time. When you take a dollop of hand cream and you rub it around, you end up rubbing it into your cuticles. So that's also the idea of good hand care. It can also be good nail care. So I really made a point to only source a formula here that had the ability to include jojoba oil and have it not be that greasy. What, really? Yeah, that's why it's the feature ingredient. It's on the ingredient list. You can check that on the website too, see? The technical name for jojoba is Simonesia chinensis. Okay, I do not ask me to pronounce these things. But we had an expert in skincare or body lotion, whatever, developed this specifically for us according to my directives, that what I wanted. And another thing that was really important to me was to make sure it dried down in a way that wasn't greasy and matte, because I'm constantly taking swatch pictures, and you may not be taking swatch pictures, but you're probably taking pictures of your nails on your iPhone, right? And you don't want a bunch of greasy hands where like it looks slimy and then your skin's like reflecting and shiny when you're taking a picture. No. You want it to be matte, like a matte taco for your skin, but moisturizing. So that is the finish of this. It's highly absorbent, but also like rich and hydrating as much as it can. And what makes it rich and hydrating is because it has coconut oil and shea butter, which are pretty universally accepted like good ingredients in terms of hydrating and moisturizing. So there's that. As for the scent, it is scented, and the scent is like argan milk. So the best way I can describe this is if you've ever used like a shampoo or a body wash in the shower that has like argan milk scent. There's a lot of hair products that are argan milk scented. That's the scent of this. It's subtle. It's not that overbearing. It's not like some like huge whiff of like vanilla cotton candy bullshit. I didn't want to overdo it with scent, but I did think it was appropriate to just like have something smell there, because if you take out the argan milk scent, it ended up just smelling like the raw ingredients, and the raw ingredients of a lot of moisturizers don't actually smell that nice. Sometimes unscented doesn't actually mean unscented. You know what I mean? At least in my experience of consuming a lot of products, unscented doesn't always mean that it smells like nothing. It just means that it doesn't have added scents. But I didn't like the smell of the unscented iteration of this. So I was like, you know what? A little bit of scent actually works better. And we went with the most universally like light scent that isn't too offensive in my opinion. Obviously though, like disclaimer, scent is objective. People are going to have different preferences for scent. Some people love blueberry scent. Some people hate blueberry. Some people want lemon scent. Some people hate vanilla. Like, whatever. I don't know. I picked argan milk because I felt like it was the most universally acceptable scent that most people would be okay with. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like argan milk. Like, who hates argan milk? I mean, don't answer that if you're someone who hates argan milk. Unscented means they do put a fragrance in to hide the origin natural scent. Yeah, but it doesn't always like kind of work. And then you kind of mess with the formula. And I had such specific requirements for like, I want shea butter, I want coconut oil, and I need jojoba oil. Like, that has to be in it. So yeah, it makes sense. Thank you guys. What is argan milk? Let's do a Google search. Argan milk. Argan milk. What is argan milk? Derived from, oh, we're just getting a brand. What is argan milk? What is it from like a nut? I think it's from a nut. This is not helping me. We're just getting ads for like a product. Amazing marketing. Good job, Josie Moran. Damn. Okay, what? Wow. Oh, did I write it wrong? Oh, I misspelled it. Oh, it's oil? Okay. There we go. There we go. Sorry. The base of argan milk is oil then. Okay, so it's from the kernels of the argan tree that is endemic to Morocco. So it's a tree. It's a tree? And argan oil contains vitamin E, some other good things, and fatty acids. All right, so it's like a tree nut or just tree? I don't know. I'm not the chemist. All I know is that it's in a lot of my hair products. And it has been in a lot of my skin products. I do see this as like a pretty common ingredient in you know, a lot of hand creams I've used over the years. Kind of like shea butter. To me, it's like as universal as shea butter, like argan oil, argan milk. Anyways, yeah. So in terms of scent, it does smell. It smells like argan milk, if you know what that smells like. It's kind of nutty, a little bit sweet. But it's one of those scents that like doesn't really have a description. Like, I can't say like it smells like gardenia flowers or like butterscotch caramel donuts. Like, it's not like that kind of bullshit. It's argan milk. So I don't know. Go to the store and smell a shampoo that says argan scented, and it probably smells like that. So people are asking me about like sensitive skin and breakouts or eczema, and I really think it's important as someone with allergies to look at the ingredients, because ultimately everyone is going to have a different sensitivity, a different tolerance for ingredients. It would be very misguided of me or anyone really to start to tell you that this is like good for eczema, because, well, first of all, eczema is a chronic condition that can't be cured, and different people's eczema is triggered by different ingredients. We are not all necessarily allergic to the same thing. So the best advice is, if you know you are allergic to something or sensitive to something, please read the ingredient list to make sure that whatever you're sensitive to is not in it. If you care about me and my personal ingredient list, standards, I am not allergic to any of the ingredients in this, so it does not trigger my eczema. Your eczema is triggered by coconut oil. See, exactly, like different people have different ingredients that are going to trigger their eczema. It's not a universal thing. There is no such thing, from my independent research with the dermatologist, as hypoallergenic unless the ingredients include actually nothing. Because different people are allergic to different things. So it's kind of up to you to look at that ingredient list and decide. Yeah. Do a patch test. Exactly. Do a patch test. Good answer. Everyone needs to be responsible for themselves. Yeah, and I am not going to indulge in marketing that like says good for eczema or helps eczema or better for sensitive skin when like what the fuck? No. Like people, okay, I'm not a skincare expert, but I really feel after my own independent and personal research with my dermatologist that so much of that is marketing to the point that my dermatologist is like, don't read that shit. Like that shit is just, it's marketing. What are you allergic to? Look at the list. That's what matters. So, however, customers do buy in to this model of clean beauty and whatever other words are used to describe things that sound appealing. But everyone is different and it's not always the same. Hypoallergenic is a gimmick. Everything can give you a reaction if you are sensitive. Exactly, as I have learned. So yeah, even though this is not, I could have helped myself more by making certain claims and selling it better in the hypoallergenic market, but I'm not gonna do that because it may not be true for everyone and we want to be honest. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Greenwashing? Yeah, I've seen that term too. That's not a thing. That's like a little bit different than the hypoallergenic washing. But yeah. Anyways. Okay. Oh, wrong screen. Man, she's not there. Would you like a demonstration? Also, people were wondering like the size. It's 100 milliliters. What is that? 3.4 ounces. It's like the size of my hand. I have used this one quite a bit, so like it's gotten kind of flat. But I don't know. I feel like it's a good size. It's not, when people say travel size, that can mean two different things. When I think travel size, I think like this big, but technically travel size means how much you're allowed on a plane based on milliliters, right? And I think some airlines actually allow this amount as the maximum. So it depends on your definition of travel size. Travel size sounds small, but it's actually bigger depending on the airline. Anyways, we needed my face for scale. We needed a banana for scale, Ben. Well, it feels like a big tube to me, but yeah, you can read that it has 100 milliliters and 3.4 fluid ounces. And yeah, the packaging, guys, look, we did it. We made it special. It has holographic bars on it and our pattern. All the ingredients on the back for external use only. Avoid contact with eyes. Keep out of reach of children. Do not let them steal your holo. Feels very like official, like squeezy tube. I just take just a little bit. Here, you want to see up close? You weirdos. Whoa. This is like the worst demo ever. ASMR would have required me to do this. We are not ready for QVC. We are not prepared. This is a practice round, guys. You have such elegant hands, really? Except my eczema. But, okay, here. Can you see a difference? Probably not. Beautiful. Stunning. Model-worthy hands. Anyways, I hope you guys like the hand cream. I'm excited about it. I've been using this hand cream for like a long time, including the sample bottles that aren't in this packaging that are just in like the ugly bottles. Have you looked into studies of linen? No. I have looked into studies of basically everything that's in a lot of households commonly used in products, including shampoo, conditioner, liquid detergent, hand cleaner, hand sanitizer, even hand cream. There are so many different allergens that a bunch of people are allergic to. I am allergic to a lot of things in the above, just luckily not a lot of those things are in hand cream specifically. I'm more allergic to like household cleaning stuff and preservatives that are often in shampoo. But like I said, everyone is different. And my goal wasn't necessarily to like strip a hand cream of all the good stuff like coconut oil, jojoba oil, and like shea butter and the things you need to keep the texture good and have it dry down matte and it hydrate and like feel good and last long and not like go bad within a few months. There's a lot of things considering in the chemistry of a good hand cream product, and there's just no way to erase every single potential allergen without like reducing it to a hand cream that's just not as good, in my opinion. So I'm sorry, people who might be allergic to one of the ingredients in there. It's gonna happen. You know, I'm allergic to a lot of things too, and I just can't have them. But you know, that's life. I can't use any moisturizer because my boyfriend hates all the scents. He hates, well, what? Your boyfriend hates your hand moisturizer? This sounds like an episode of Am I the Asshole? Like, I mean, I feel like you're entitled to use hand moisturizer. Hating the scent and being allergic to the scent there is a difference. So like, I don't know if he's like allergic in a sensitive way. Then I absolutely have compassion and understanding that some sacrifices in your hand cream usage may need to be made. Chad is telling him telling her to dump him. I wouldn't say dump him. Get rid of him. I cannot. Like, get him to wear a mask, yeah. Moisturizing is a need, exactly. Like, especially if you have eczema. I need to put moisturizer on like every time I wash my hands, or I touch water, or I touch grass, or I touch air, or just like breathe for like 20 minutes. I need more moisturizer. You know what I'm saying? I can't live without my moisturizer. And if I want a little bit of scent, just like this much, then you know, I'm a chucka man who says no. Yeah, there are scent-free products that exist, you know. Although some scent-free products still smell, so. A boyfriend won't keep your skin soft. Okay, do we move on, or like do we just like shit talking here? Simply touches grass, next big hit. I touch snow, guys. I have touched snow because I shoveled when Ben was gone. I had to shovel the driveway, shovel the steps, had to shovel so like I could drive my car onto the road. It's wild how many things I did for myself. I keep one everywhere. Yeah, me too. Like, I have a hand lotion everywhere. So it's hard for me to tell you how long this lasts because I have like 6 of these around the house and I've been using all of them simultaneously. I have not run out of any of them yet, but like I've also been using 6 of them. You left the house? Yeah, because I had to go pick up. The only reason I left the house, guys, in the last 12 days was for 2 reasons. I had to go pick up packages. Ben normally does that. Packages are very important for us to go pick up because they include, among other things, Holo Taco prototypes, Holo Taco deliveries, prototypes for approvals, packaging stuff that we're looking at and getting approvals, you know, for things down the line for the rest of the year, upcoming stuff, you know. Yes, I drive. Guys, I've been driving since I was 16. I have a car. I drive. I have my license. And then the other reason I left the house in my vehicle was to get food, which I only went once in 12 days. I know. It's a record. Yeah, you missed the beginning of the stream where I explained that I left the house twice. Oh, and Zyler. I drove Zyler to the vet to get surgery for his teeth, and he had to pick him up, and he was drunk, he was wasted, so I had to baby him. Oh, my son is just, you know, wild. But snow is cold. Ew, yeah, I know. Had to shovel that shit. I touched snow, guys. See? Oh, okay. Guys, are we doing nail art or like what? I don't even know. Okay, let me get my camera to be where it shall be. How is that? How is that for chat? Oh, that's kind of not really where I wanted it. Okay, let me just... Here. I'm putting a marker. This is where I want my hand to be. Pretend this is my nail. And I'm gonna adjust the camera. Is that better? Yeah. 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 Okay. The new colors. I'm gonna have to do this quickly because we've already been talking for way too long. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Ben, I will not be making you a sandwich. You crazy person. Where did you put that? Christine, can you make me a sandwich or are you busy? Ben, shut up. I love these new colors. Nail art or comparisons? Fuck, what if we don't have time? What if we do not have time? Comparisons? I could show you the swatch wheels that I already have. Comparisons? Comparison. Well, we're gonna do both, I guess. I mean, I already put on Not Milky White as my base, over which I was planning to paint some data lines. So we're gonna do that regardless. But I know people want to see this. I know people are like, where are the comparisons? So 1 million followers. Okay, this is a test for your memory. You guys gotta remember this. 1 million followers, the floor is guava, new, left on red, and I'm over brew. Wow. Okay, that was reds. Purplies, I'm over brew, high tea, hibiscus, work bestie, new, and indigo away. So it's more similar in like tone or deepness, darkness as high tea hibiscus in that it's bolder, but it's like more eggplant, purple. It's definitely purple as opposed to magenta pink. Then we've got the greens. Seafoam Home Matcha Maker. Here for the payday, new one, and green screen. So this was kind of the question mark I saw most people asking, was how do these differ? So there you have Matcha Maker, here for the payday. I consider these as entirely different. Like this is like neon bright vibes, and this is light, ironically more office appropriate according to, you know, Linda's definition of office appropriate. I would say that Matcha Maker is more so that, and here for the payday is like my definition of office appropriate. They'd be great greens for St. Patrick's Day. Yes, they would make a beautiful gradient. I feel like these two are perfect for St. Patrick's Day gradient. I don't know about this one. This one's like a little more muted. And that's Seafoam Home, which to me, not even in the same like color family really. Payday versus Full Charge. Full charge reads like has more yellow glow, but maybe that's just like the holographic flare. But I mean, like, you can't really compare a creme polish with a linear holo. Come on, guys. That's level 1. Come on, guys. Okay, last, we've got the blues. We've got Scientific, the new board meeting, Royalty Blue, and Shady Navy. So you can really get a good idea here of like, this is like the ultimate medium bright blue. Like right in the middle. It's not light, it's not pastel, but it's not royal or navy. It's like super bright blue. Here it is on. Oh, I'm wearing Everything Taco. I didn't even tell you what's on my other hand. I don't know if you're hearing the music loud enough. Here we go. What's on my other hand? Meeting attendees. This is the most annoying meeting. Yeah, I'm wearing the new Work-Life Balance collection featuring Everything Taco on every shade, featuring also my eczema. Although she's been moisturized, so she feels quite quenched, but you know, she's scarred from her life full of hard work. I did not forget about Everything Taco. We could never forget about Everything Taco. Look at this beauty. Ooh, there's a circle of life because of Everything Taco. Guys, I'm off my rocker today. Good Lord. What's on this one? Work Bestie. Yeah. There are some pictures on the website, or I don't know if they're on the website, but like they exist somewhere if they have not been shared yet. A better picture of Everything Taco on the new colors. But, you know, Everything Taco, you can put it on whatever you want. And I just feel like this is my office vibe. Like, I want to attend a meeting and be like, hi, I'm Christine. Nice to meet you. Thank you for taking the time to come to this meeting. It was so nice talking to you. We'll make sure to catch up again later. All right, so that's all the comparisons I believe you needed to see. Am I right? Very straightforward. As always, there is nothing that is exactly like what previously existed. Would you look at that? Hold on. We must spin. Best beating. Work Bestie and Lavender, those are like worlds away, but yes. There's Lavender and Work Bestie. That's a beautiful like color combo. Maybe you're asking more for a combo idea. And there's room for more. Yes, Valerie. There is. This is the problem. I saw someone put together like such a... Hold on, I'm going to find it for you because I want to give them credit. Hold on. I will show you. I will show you because it's easier to show rather than explain. I can't help but notice there's room for more. Exactly. See, this is the problem. You guys want more cremes, huh? But you also want more holo, more special effects, and obviously we're going to be doing that. I do want to remind people because I saw like 5 out of 5,000 comments said like, ew, cremes? Why? Disgusting. Disappointed. But like, it's fine. Not everyone's going to be excited about every release. And this is more for the customers who like want really good coverage cremes, who want things in an assorted rainbow of colors and love the Holo Taco creme formula. And as always, you can put a cool ass topper on it. And that's kind of, you know, the purpose of our cremes. But just statistically, if you care about the statistics, which I always do, I did the math, and we have 89 polishes, including like toppers, specialty polishes, and cremes, excluding top and base coats, and 27% of those are cremes. So only 27% of the polishes we have released at this point are creme, which makes, you know, the other 73% special polishes. So special meaning like linear, hollow, glitter, multi-chrome, metallic, or a topper. So I don't know, but like, you know, essentially 3 and 4 of our products that we've released are still specialty stuff. So I don't think we're overdoing it on the cremes. You just gotta have that data perspective, zoom out a little and be like, oh yeah, you're right. 26% cremes. Okay. Sally Hansen can't relate. From Holo Taco, yes. That's what I meant. We just need all the things. I know, and we are doing all the things. Do not worry. Can we have 50 shades of brown? That would not amount to a good distribution of shades in our catalog. I have to say that I don't like the stratification of that. We would have too much of one shade when our goal is to equalize. And on that point, I would like to point you to this really cool post that I saw on the Simply Nailogical Reddit of someone who did like a color picking of all the cremes and just put it in a display like this, which I think is so cool. Isn't that cool? This is our lineup of existing cremes. 24, is it 24? Yeah, do the math. Very cool. So yeah, what's missing? We need to, I know, there's always something missing. Every release, someone's like, but I wanted this. And I'm like, but people wanted this too. It's so satisfying. I know. I love when I see so much of the community like put together collages or like piece together things or combos or something, and it's so awesome to me. I love to visualize it like this, so I love it when you guys do that too. Brown is missing, orange is missing, blue, green. Well, we have here for the teal, but like I see yellow. We have banana hacks. Orange is definitely missing. We do not have a hot tangerine orange. Orange is ugly. Do not say that to Zyler the cat. Pinks. I see what you mean. We only have 2 pinks, which is like not at all the same distribution or stratification as what you see in the drugstore, which is like probably 50% pinks. But this is kind of the point. Like, Holo Taco was never going to do a lineup of cremes that was predominantly the most average colors you could find in the drugstore. Like, if we're going to do cremes, first of all, we're going to make them good, nice and thick, you know, wonderful, juicy, creamy cremes. Not juicy, creamy. Creamy, good coverage cremes, perfect for nail art or just like, you know, beginner putting on a coat or two. But also the color distribution was going to be a little more not traditional. I want to be able to make a rainbow out of it. I want to be able to find like a weird blue or green or a teal or, you know, something, a brighter purple, and not necessarily gravitate towards the common baseline of the market, which is reds, light pinks, beiges, ballet slippers, you know, for the queen, all that kind of thing. So yeah, at the same time, people still want lighter colors and they want, you know, neutral shades in different gradations. So I also hear you there, but I don't know, look at the whole, guys. It's so satisfying. What's the first green on the second row? This one, that would be Seafoam Home. Seafoam Home. You want a hunter green, a dark cool red. People want orange. People want brown. Forest green. Yeah. You see, like, there's always room. There's spaces. There's things to add. And it's just going to take time. You know, we can't, like, drop them all at once. We have a whole year to go. Oh, the first green was green screen. Sorry. I thought you said the second, Dan. The first green was green screen. olive green, dusty rose, pastels. Yeah, see, we actually don't really have pastel cremes. Not really. They're mostly like bold, saturated, vivid colors. This is What Do You Pink? I think they use like a swatcher, like a color picking tool to do this. Like, we didn't make this. This is a fan who did this. So I think some of the colors are like slightly off from what I would consider to be the perfectly accurate, but you know, it's a good high level representation. Periwinkle, pastel yellow, light. See, this is the problem. This is the problem. There's too many spaces that we want to fill, and there's not enough time because we can't release a million things. Because if we release a million things every 2 weeks, people will scream, "Stop releasing things." But then we stop releasing things and people scream, "Release things." Glow in the dark. Interesting, like a glow taco. I don't want to read out loud some of your comments that are already happening. You know what I mean? Because I cannot give you too much information. Okay, we gotta paint nails. Stop distracting me. This meeting has gone off the deep end. We need gel. I don't know if the average customer base of our users would agree with you. I apologize for that, but not everyone wants to use a gel lamp. Also, there's more like risks and liability involved with the types of chemicals and the lamp itself. You can like burn yourself by accident. I don't know. Like, I'm over here. Less liability, the better. And I don't think it's been as requested. Like, you guys, some of you think you want gel, but I don't think you do. For a number of really good reasons that are too long and annoying to get into on a stream. Gel is for hair. You're a nail tech. Okay, so, but that's your bias. You're a nail tech. No, I understand. If you're a nail tech, then maybe you mostly use gel on your clients. But just being completely honest, the current Holo Taco customer base is not nail techs. It's average, wonderful people who paint their nails at home. And most average, wonderful people who paint their nails at home just want to be able to pick up a bottle of paint, paint it on, and not have to worry about like lamps, how to use them, the risks involved with those. Yeah. It's just not really as accessible for the average person unless you're like a nail tech, but you know, I get it. Just regular, average, wonderful, regular people. Okay, let me do nail art. Holy shit, guys. First, I'm gonna peel this lid and give you some ASMR because I want a yogurt lid. I'm putting the mic down so you can hear it. Ready? Just shot in my mouth. Okay, ready? We're gonna peel. Are you ready for the peel? This is dried nail polish. My name is GB, and I will be doing some ASMR for you. spilled this nail polish on a yogurt lid. The yogurt was really delicious. It tasted like nothing because it was not flavored yogurt. Let's peel the dried paint. That was so clean and fresh. Wow. Look at how flexible it is. It's more flexible than me when I was 16. Okay, cringe is over. Turn on the background music. Holy shit. I'm sorry, guys. I had to do that to you, but like, the peel though. I want to share the peel. It's a psychedelic coaster. Yeah, I basically just did that because I would like a yogurt lid right now. This is how I made the background for this. You see this? Stream starting soon, the background? Yeah, that's this. Yeah, I pour it in a yogurt lid. It's perfect. Helps me, you know, compartmentalize it. And then I can reuse this yogurt lid for the next spill. So that's my little photographer hack, videographer hack. It's very professional. Yogurt lids. Business expense. Ben, can we expense yogurt tubs as a business expense? I mean, honestly, I think it's quite justified. But when you leave the polish spilled for like days, it kind of dries, but it's easy to peel off because it's like on plastic. Anyways, who wants this? Giveaway. We're doing a giving away. We're doing a giveaway of my giant nail peelie. Do you keep the yogurt lid peelies? Yes, I do. I have a peelie bag in the other room where I keep the yogurt lid peelies. And if you watch the Holo Taco TikTok, you'll see that there has been clips of me peeling this off and then putting it literally inside of one of these peelie bags, but like a peelie bag of yogurt lid peelies. Imagine being a new person entering this stream right now and being like, what? Where on the internet? Where have I arrived? Where did I come from? How did I get here? It's an iconic peelie bag. What the fuck is going on? I don't know, silly munchkins. Brand deal with liberté? Liberté! That's what I want, is freedom to spill my nail polish. Oh my god, guys, we are off the rails. Okay, nail art. Let me go pee first. Because I swear to god we're doing nail art. 1 second. Did you behave? Why was chat all going cray? What did chat do? You know I can scroll up, right? Let's paint nails. Cat clocks and Smenchie is not in the room. I just want to let you know that your customer service is awesome. Thank you, Allison. Wash your hands. Yes, chat. Okay. Yeah, the washroom is like literally right there, but you don't hear me pee because this mic has like a noise gate. Sorry about that. You weirdos. Okay, I'm gonna paint now. I was thinking I would do a little bar chart. I feel like I have paint strips on my mouth because they like flung at me as I was painting. What is happening? All right, we're good. We're good. I think I want to do a little bar chart. Like, what if I already have not milky white, obviously. As you can see, I've already painted my nails with 2 coats of not milky white. I did add a glossy taco because I did this a while back. And exactly this, thank you, amateur nail art. This is what I was thinking of painting on my nails using the new colors. But I was thinking, in order to use the 4 new colors, what if we make it like a double axis chart? So I can have the actual line bar, like the bars, and then a line graph, like a line going through it. Double access, double the data. I don't know what it represents, but I'm sure we can come up with some kind of hypothesis to explain the numbers. Mods help. Oh, how do you join as a member? A mod will put a direct link in the chat. But yes, thank you guys for wanting to become a member of this channel. If you become a Menchie Gang member, then a portion of your fee goes to my monthly charity donations. There is the direct link. It'll be in the chat if it doesn't show up for you. Yeah, like fancy data charts. What do the lines mean? I don't know. We're gonna have to interpret them later. But exactly like this. This is what I'm thinking. So let me think. I should have prepared for this, but I didn't. I mean, I did prepare. I painted it white. What am I saying? Gotta give myself some credit. So let's get out some tools. And I think I'm gonna, just to simplify things so I don't mess it up, I'm going to use some straight nail vinyls to get a straight edge. Whoa, what is happening? What? Hello? The meeting be like... This is all my coworkers trying to figure out one task. No one can figure it out. We need to separate, divide, and conquer. By the way, my coworkers said that they really liked this collection. They DM'd me in our Instagram group, which is called the Socially Distanced Tea Club, which we named like 2 years ago when we all had to start working from home, and then there was a tea club, and now we still talk in it on Instagram. Unofficial workplace, conversations. Oops. That's kind of thick if I want to do... Shit. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Yo, I win like the record for coming back as quickly as possible on stream. Okay? Twitch streamers can't relate. Just saying. I never leave my low fruit chat hanging. Where do I... Oh, I've got these nail vinyls from like over the past 6 years from an assortment of many different companies. So I don't even know. Does it say on the back of them? No, I think that's just like the name of the sticker. But there are multiple different companies that make nail vinyls. You could also just use striping tape. I don't know why I'm using nail vinyls instead of striping tape. Like, it's basically the same size as this. Striping tape is like that wheel of tape that you can get on Amazon for pretty cheap. So I'm basically just making an outline for a straight line where I'm gonna make the bar graph. You know, I'm gonna put one line there and one line there in a different color. Oops, a little out of focus. But I'm using these as a guide, like on a bowling alley when you have those barriers on the side so that you don't put your ball in the gutter. It's like that. That's what these nail vinyls are for. It is most challenging on my pinky because my pinky is like so tiny. I don't need to worry about going all the way up because unless we're at 100% here, you know, the bar is not going up to the top. Bumpers, yeah, that's the word I was looking for. So let's take here for the payday and work bestie. Yes. Yes. I wonder if I want to try and just do it straight up with the brush. Oh shit, this camera isn't the one that lets me change the focus easily without getting up. Okay, so we're just gonna have to hope it focuses. No, I fucked it up. Don't worry, we will find a way to fix it. Oh my god, no, my peelie base. Guys, we have failed the first assignment. Okay, here, I'm gonna show you how I would fix this. I am wearing peelie base. But I forgot I was wearing peelie base. So I was like, you know what? Don't put too much pressure on it. Okay, I'm taking some acetone. Wiping up some purple. I'm gonna fill that in with white. We're gonna save it. We're gonna save it, guys. Do not worry. And then I'm just gonna pat it back down and pretend it didn't lift. There we go. Who's a nail artist? You're a nail artist. All right. Don't worry. We're gonna save this meeting. Sorry. I was just using a detail brush to get into that finer detail. A little bit of white there to cover up my work bestie mess. My work bestie, you know, tattletaled on me. She called me out, and now I have to cover up for my work bestie. There we go. Sorry guys, it keeps fixing. But there. So once I put a top coat on, like, you won't even be able to tell. It'll look fine, you know. Work bestie, she's fine. She did nothing wrong. What are these detectives in chat? You like my brushes? Oh, that's so interesting. So interesting that you like my tools, yeah? 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 You like my tools? Yeah? I kind of fucked up on the top of it too. Oops. You know, not every day at work is gonna be your best. You know what I'm saying? Some days you just have off days. That's when you need someone else to cover for you. If only I had someone else who could step in and just paint my nails for me. Imagine I was just like, guys, I'm taking a break today. Today I'm going to have Elise paint my nails. I don't know who Elise is, but just imagine I had like a nail subbing, a nail-in. Alright, there you go. Okay, I was gonna do the same thing across all the nails and then like connect them with lines, but now I'm scared. Now I'm scared of lifting it. We could just make... Okay, wait. You know what? I have a hack. I have a sneaky little hack. This is terrible advice for beginners. If you're a beginner with nail art, do not use peelie base. Basically, that's the answer. To not have that peel up. It's only peeling up because I'm literally wearing a base coat that is designed to peel up, which you should not do if you're gonna do this. But I like to live on the edge. And I just make my life more dangerous, you know, because I'm such a risk taker, honestly. Just the wildest risk taker. You know, that's me. Someone in chat named Elise just got really excited. Yeah. Okay, I think my strategy is not to push down too much. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like bloop, barely push it down at the root. That's the strategy. Ladies, gentlemen, and NBs, we're just gonna not put it down securely. We want to be unsecured. Unsecured access. Yo, that's a good shade name. Someone write that down. Unsecured access. And by write that down, I mean like write it down and give it to me. We must be very careful. No, it's not straight. Here we go. Just gentle taps. We're not gonna go that high, so. Okay, let's do that again. Yeah, let's introduce board meeting. I'll introduce you at the board meeting. I'll introduce the blue-eyed girl at the board meeting. Oh wait, what am I doing? It doesn't need to be on a yogurt lid. I'm just gonna use the brush. So let's do that, and I'm gonna save the red because you're gonna see left on red. I'm actually gonna do a line graph for like our secondary axis. Axis, not axis. Axis. Axis and axis sound the same. Holy shit. It's like another one of those words. Do you see how like good this coverage is though? For nail art in one coat. It's like I'm applying a generous coat, of course, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good if I do say so, work bestie. Okay, quick but careful, Everyone, pray for me. Do not lift, do not lift. Do not lift. Yes, we did not lift. We did not have lift off. Damn. Our performance is improving. Oh no, this one's kind of lifting. Oh no, oh, we did it. Thank the Lord. Okay, just a little bit of touch-ups. And by thank the Lord, I mean thank my boss. Thank you, boss. Thank you, boss, for blessing us. I'll just do a little bit of touch-up at the bottom there. But yeah, one amazing thing that, just bragging because they are my products of creation. Is with Holo Taco Crèmes, you can do this kind of nail art, and you don't need 3 coats when you're applying like a generous layer for the purposes of like nail vinyl use or for freehand painting. It is trickier to do this kind of thing if you're working with a shearer polish. Are you gonna do a trend line? Yes, just wait. We're gonna do the secondary axis in left on red at the end. All right, straight enough. If it's a little bit uneven, like the glossy taco at the end, seals it in. Not to worry. Okay, next nail. Let's keep going. Let's keep this meeting moving. We have good flow, good synergy. Good job, everyone. You guys are doing great. What tool is that? It's the cuticle pusher. I always use it to pick up vinyls. Use a combination of that and my tweezers. The middle of the nail, Carol. Can you paint a simple distribution graph? This graph is not simple, Jennifer. This is a complicated double axis graph. You know, maybe one day we'll paint some heat map nails or a scatter plot. Oh, I would love to paint a scatter plot. Scatter plots are my favorite type of graph. I don't know if this interests you at all. Probably like 1.5% of you are interested in this, but scatter plot is my favorite kind of graph. I love taking two axes and then like plotting multiple points, whether it's like people or the intersection of two things in like a matrix. Basically a matrix with quadrants, but a scatter plot positioning. Favorite type of graph. Love it. I want to see the correlations, baby. Show me the correlations in your matrix. This is when half the people leave, right? This is when people leave. They're like, shut up, Christine. Venn diagrams. Venn diagrams are too, like, nominal for me. They feel like nominal as opposed to, what is it, ordinal? Like, I want numbers. I want data points. I want to see all the points, step back, see the shape it takes, and then pull the story out of the shape that it's taking in that matrix. You know what I mean? Help me. I am a scatter plot of emotions. It's a band diagram. Okay, I like band diagrams. Not gonna lie. You know why I like scatter plots? Because scattered Holo Taco, duh. Wow, life makes so much sense. Holy shit. I like matrices, thank you for the help. Yo, matrices are my bestie. I used to make them even though they weren't needed, you know? Like I was that person who's like, let me make a matrix out of the, like the consultation results or something. And I'd be like, let me plot it in a matrix. Let me take this otherwise qualitative data and make it quantitative and put it in a matrix so we can make decisions. And people were like, slow down, Christine. Stop it. Guys, the blue bar is taller than the green bar. You know what that means? That means that blue is selling better than green. That's what that represents, which is actually truth. So if you came here for the data, I can confirm that according to the Holo Taco statistics, board meeting has so far outperformed here for the payday. Huge shout out to the Holo Taco team warehouse. I got my cremes and hand cream today. You did? You did, Haley? Damn, no, thank you. Oh my God, really? What? Holy shit. Congratulations to everyone who made that happen, because that is so soon. Holy shit. I did not pull the data. I see people asking me, and I know, like, fire me. Fire me, absolutely. The data was left on red. I know. You know why? Well, okay, well, like, I looked at the data, obviously. Hello. I look at the data in my sleep, people. But, like, the problem is that for any launch, between, like, 70 and 90% of orders are people buying the entire collection. So, like, they're buying the collection box, which includes all 5 or 6 or however many polishes. And that also happens with creme drops as we're learning, as we're gathering more data. So I think it was somewhere between like 80 and 90% of people who ordered on Monday and Tuesday bought all 4 cremes. So what that means is that I have a less significant amount of data, like my N number is just much smaller when it comes to the individual SKUs. So if I were to like take that much smaller number of orders and tell you like of this 10% of customers, Work Bestie is selling the best, although that is like true, it's not as meaningful because it really does a disservice to acknowledging that the majority of people bought everything. And because most people bought everything, we just can't disaggregate the data in an honest way. You know what I mean? Like, it would be misleading to tell you that Work Bestie was outperforming the other shades without the context that over 80% of people bought all of them. You know? So our N number is drastically reduced with the single sale SKUs. So we're going to need more time. The conclusion is that we're going to need more time to gather more data as more new customers come and discover the joys of Holo Taco and decide to pick and choose which cremes if they decide that they only want to pick up a couple, because most people do buy all of them. Yeah. Is the sample of sufficient power? Honestly, depends what kind of statistics you're doing. We're not doing like census survey statistics, and I guess in any industry you can kind of just say anything is significant, which like a lot of people like to do all the time. But I just feel like I don't like N numbers, and I don't mean that like there's only 10 orders. Like that would be a really shitty N number to like make any conclusions. I just mean the fact that the N number of people who purchase individuals only represents like less than 20% of all customers. That makes it not good data to analyze in isolation to me. A true data freak. Yes, absolutely. So yeah, we're gonna need more time. In conclusion, people, we're gonna need more time to get more data. The data. Data? How do you guys say data? Work Bestie was selling the best though. Of the minority of purchasers who purchased only individual SKUs and not the entire set, Work Bestie has sold the best. When you do a dark beige creme, I want it named Bentando. I love that. Yo, that's the best. Good job. Thank you. Someone write that down.
When you do a dark beige creme, I want it named Bentando.
Bentando. Hilarious. Okay, I have to be careful on this nail because this nail's like more curved. Let's do this one and then this one. Oops, these are too tied. No, the purple must go higher. No, we need some distribution. Quick, fudge the data. We fudged the data. When a result is not one you expected, you adjust the parameters if you work in policy making. That's what sometimes you do to reify your programs. Help me. We're gonna do left on right after. Don't worry, guys. We gotta do the secondary axis. I made that crooked. Good job. Good job, me. Do you think Holo Taco will be on resellers in Europe? I don't know. It's a very complicated question. Mostly comes down to like wholesale costs. Right now, we're not really in a position where we have the room to give wholesale costs to companies overseas. So that's why we just sell on holotaco.com, which we control. We're not like Sephora or other companies that, do that. We also, the other reason that is probably a better reason is that there's actually many reasons. One is like we do our own quality control, and I would be really nervous about other distributors doing it because once you hand off something, you can't control it anymore. But then the other reason is like, shit, what was my third reason? Guys, I've been talking too much, sniffing too much nail polish. I can't remember now. Oh, quantities. So like a lot of indies might sell in overseas retailers, but that's because they don't necessarily have like giant amount of quantities that they need to be purchased in order to make it worth it for them. Whereas we would need like giant amounts of commitment from someone like a retailer in Europe to make it worth it for us to do it at all. So that's kind of the struggle because we are definitely much larger in terms of like volume than an indie company. So we're going to have like higher expectations. And I'm not sure that that's going to work for a lot of the retailers that you guys might be used to purchasing from. But we're also not like Sephora either, and currently not interested in that because I hear that their wholesaling models are not very good for the brand. It's very complicated, guys. Returns is another issue. Yeah, like there's a lot of complications that I don't see the value of doing at this time. Would it be easier to have a warehouse in Europe? I mean, it sounds easy to throw up a warehouse in another country, but it's certainly not that easy. We have one warehouse right now that we control and operate and can oversee, and the challenges of doing another one in another country are astronomical and not something that we at this time have the bandwidth to do. We got to keep our focus where we actually make the product, because we make and ship the product out of the same place. We have a lot of oversight right now, which is great for like QA, but it makes me nervous to think about like not having that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Did I screw up like a little bit? It's because this finger gets so skinny. So this bar gets a little skinnier. Okay, I'm gonna skip the thumb for now because I'll just do that off stream so I'm not wasting your time. I think I got like a little, oops, did I get a speck in here? Yes, I did. I'm gonna have to fix that though before I put on a glossy taco. Yes, not over expanding is good business. Yeah, that's another good way to put it. Like, you have to be careful. You can't just do everything, right? Like, you have to care about your core customers and make sure that everything is functioning well. And success isn't always defined by like how many stores you're expanding in. Like, I don't really care to come up with a talking point that's like, we've expanded into 17 Sephoras, therefore good. Like, that's not my motive. My motive is just like making sure that we can meet all the demands that we can currently contain and oversee it, make sure it's all done well. And when I say me, I mean like an entire team of people, not me alone. I am not the person who is managing the warehouse or doing QA. You know, like QA of the products at the warehouse. I do like approvals on products, obviously. But I'm not the warehouse lady. And I have much respect in even trying to imagine the day-to-day warehouse, work. So much work and oversight goes into that, and we have an amazing team who works on Holo Taco. And I listen to them. I defer to their expertise when it comes to stuff that they know better than I do. What's that brush? I don't know. What's that brush? Na 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 na. She's that brush. Na 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 na. Who's that brush? Okay, we're gonna do the next thing, which is the second axis data plot. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen and NBs, sometimes you're gonna see charts that don't just have one type of shape. So right now we have the bars, you know, the columns, whatever you want to call them, that represent one type of data point, but sometimes you want to see them compared to another data point. So you can add a trend line or like you know, another type of line graph over top, and you have like two different axes that are speaking. So when I say axis, like yes, every chart has like X and Y axis like this, but sometimes you also have this. So this axis has a different variable than this axis. So they both have different numbers. So like one might be like a dollar amount and the other might be like the number of orders. So you can plot two different types of data points on the same graph, and it's very helpful in a lot of different things. And I feel like I'm not explaining it. Guys, I am retired from my time of trying to be any form of teacher of anything other than nail polish painting. You look like you are pretending to be a bunny? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay. I'm a rabbit. Oh, like this? Yes, got it. Okay, so we're gonna take left on red. And I'm gonna put it on my yogurt lid. Bloop. Give myself quite a bit. I'm gonna take a striping brush. I like to lick it first. And by lick it, I mean like not with your tongue, but take saliva from your tongue and then put it on. Thank you for a thorough answer. I support you all the way as an indie. Oh, you're an indie brand? Awesome. Okay, so you know some of the struggles. You made me start wearing nail polish at 30 and I want Primetime Holo. Primetime Holo. That's a good shade name. You're gonna take that, aren't you? Because you said it first. Okay, so I'm gonna take a skinny little striping brush. Bloop. Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a striping brush can. Ooh, that's nice. I like to get the brush soaked in it first, but like don't get rid of too much. And this is kind of the tricky part. I'll explain after because I can't talk at the same time as I think. Do you see what I'm doing? Does this look any bit familiar? Sorry for the focus. We're gonna connect them. We're connecting it. The trend line keeps going, guys. I can't talk at the same time as I think, oh my God, Christine is me. Yeah, it's tough. It's very tough, I find. too curved. There we go. Have you guys seen graphs like this before? Surely you have, right? Come on, come on. Someone has looked at some, like, I don't know, consumer price index. Something. Is that an American thing too? Maybe not. This is inflation. These are costs of different regions and housing markets with the inflation rate modeled on the other axis. Isn't Biden making a speech about inflation or something soon? I don't know. It's probably not just about inflation, but from what I heard inflation is going to be in his speech. What is it? I'm sorry, I forget the word in American politics. The state of the address of the union, the state of the nation. What's it called? The state of the nation or something. It was yesterday? The state of the union. Yeah, that. That was last night. Okay. Did he talk about inflation? Yeah, he did. There you go. There you fucking go. I'm sorry I missed it. I'll probably watch a repeat of it. Ooh. No one watches that anymore? Oh, I would. If Canada had a State of the Union, I would watch it. I occasionally like to clean my brushes with acetone as I'm working, because over time the polish does kind of start to dry in the bristles, so I like to get rid of it. You watched a bit on Hassan's stream? Yeah, I must have been busy, because I normally watch American politics through people like Hassan's stream, so I don't actually turn on like the American news channel of the State of the Union, because I don't even know if I have that. I mean, we do have CNN, but I learn about America through Hassan. Just kidding. Clean finger. Wet the brush. So I'm just gonna go back and see if there's any, like, yeah, it could be like a little thicker, but with the striping brush, I like to, you know, have the thinnest possible lines and then make them a little bit thicker if I want. I think I could use a little bit more here. Looks good, looks decent. I think we're good. We've got this like simple, kind of confusing line graph, and when I put my nails together, they connect. Do you see? Do you see? Do you see the nerd in me? Okay. Exactly 3% of people in this chat think this is cool. Okay, I'm gonna glossy taco it up. I'm gonna do my thumb off stream so I don't bore you. But let's put a glossy taco on for now. Where's the lid? Part of the 3%? Yeah. Shout out to my data nerds. You were worried about if they would connect? Oh, you know they were gonna connect. Strategic advantage, people. Always plan, plot, strategy. Think about your next steps. You always gotta be ahead. But yeah, I deliberately kind of thought of like where this ended and where the next one began. So, you know. Why don't you guys tell me in the chat what this graph represents to you? Okay, so if you had to label this graph, what is this? You know, if the red is inflation, then what are the colors? I am gonna finish my thumbnail, but I'll do it off stream to not annoy you. HT sales, my mental health. How? Like, what do you mean by that? I don't understand. Controlled chaos, profits and stuff. My motivation. Which one? Is the red line your motivation and then the colors are like different life events? So like one of them's food, one of them's water, one of them's like work. The will to live. Okay. Stonks. This could be like cryptocurrency, you know, just kidding. NFTs, the sale of NFTs modeled with crypto, modeled with YouTuber narcissism. Maybe that's what it is. Shit. I'm getting in trouble. Snacks consumed, everything and nothing. Nintendo Switch and Zoom? I don't understand that one. Your sleeping pattern? Power BI, yes. Nail art trends. Wordle trend. There were some shots fired, I know. The productivity of a cat. Number of cups of tea. Views on different platforms? Yo, I like that. So like the purple's TikTok, the blue is Facebook, the green is Snapchat, and then the red line is like revenue or like views maybe? I don't know. That kind of work. Minty sleep patterns. Alcohol consumption during the pandemic. Yo, that's actually a research study that exists. And it has increased. There, at least in Canada, there was one done. All right, you guys have some great ideas. It does demonstrate to me that you are understanding the purpose of a double axis graph. You can communicate two different things in the same chart. Talk about relationships. Yeah, we love it. Okay, I'm gonna glossy taco it up. Glossy taco. You'll notice I'm being very careful to float it so I don't smudge it. But I understand that is a tricky exercise. Nope. Float the taco on so the red doesn't smear. Yes, I am actually looking into a smudge-free taco for nail art purposes and have had great success with testing some stuff, but I'm not gonna keep testing shit for you guys that isn't guaranteed. But see how once you put a glossy taco on, like, you don't really see if it was a little bit lumpy in the colors. Uh-oh, what did I say? What did I say? Undo. Go back. The stream's delayed 15 seconds. I said nothing. I don't know what you're saying. Stop it. There is nothing imminently occurring in the language you are speaking in the chat currently. Moving on. Yo, I'm in trouble at this meeting. I did not do well at this meeting. Wow. All right, let me gather up the gang, the crew. That includes you. Mm-hmm. All right, all those in attendance, we would like to thank you for attending this meeting and for staying for the duration. And I just have one question for you.
What do you think? What do you think?
What do you think, chat? Can I get a performance review? A performance evaluation of my delivery? It would be much appreciated. Ten out of 10. Needs everything taco. You guys can't tell me that now. I already put on the glossy taco. I can't put everything taco on after. I mean, I could, but like I already sealed it in. I already sealed the deal. We already completed this. What do you think? You see our bot is saying that? Even our bot says, what do you think? A great presentation full of information. Great information. I think 10 out of 10 board meeting, A+. Picasso, charts, bars and charts, worthy of a raise that exceeds inflation, absolutely. And that is something that I believe all of you who attend this meeting deserve, a raise that exceeds inflation, not just a raise that is in line with inflation. Okay, you need to understand the context of the people. You get a promotion. You get a promotion. We all get a promotion. A promotion that acknowledges our skills, capabilities, and that we are capable of even more. And that our pay is commensurate to such promotion. Not just a promotion of words, but a promotion of value. Can I clip this and send it to my boss? You can. Because now available on YouTube is a clipping feature. I just noticed it the other day. It's a new tool available to us from the corporate overlords. Thank you, Susan. If you notice under the video, I don't know if it works on mobile, but I think it's on desktop. There'll be like a little scissor icon. And the scissor icon, if you hover over it, it should say clip. So you can actually like clip this channel and hypothetically send it to your boss. I don't know if they will respond positively. Cannot guarantee. So clip and ship at your own risk. It is on mobile? Okay, damn, there you go. All right. You can clip me out of context now. Can't wait. Let's report back to managers. Yeah, everyone, let me know what your manager says. We'll be back here on Saturday, the usual time. That is a weekend, not a work day for most people. simply fired logical that could be you. So I would be careful. Checks and balances, you know, measure your risks, your outcomes. Don't do anything too stupid. Thanks, be right back. Sending a risky email. You don't have the function? I wonder if it's like only showing up in North America. That could be a possibility. I don't know, but I know it's still in like some kind of beta testing. I noticed it that I could see it on other people's channels and my channel, but if you don't see it, it might be like a country thing. That's my guess. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go because this has been a 3-hour meeting. Holy shit, like congratulations. Can we get a round of applause with wet nails so Nicole Kidman claps? Round of applause for the entirety of chat for staying through this meeting the entire time. We much appreciate your time. Most productive meeting you've ever had. Exactly. You're all getting overtime. You know, thank you to our honorable members also of the Menchie Gang and the Sock Squad. We much appreciate your continued collaboration. We are guaranteed success with our partnerships. I hope you very well enjoyed this training and that you will take it with you in your future endeavors. And we hope to see you all back here for the next corporate meeting on this Simply Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 a.m. Pacific. I know that's a little early for those of you on the West Coast, but you got this. You show up. I know you do. Thank you to the moderators of the chat and for their contributions to the meeting minutes. We much appreciate it. And thank you to everyone who bought the new Holo Taco Work-Life Balance Collection. I hope you excel at work, but I also hope that you find some balance in painting your nails and, you know, doing whatever it is that brings you a little bit of joy amidst all the bullshit. All right, everyone. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.